Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, and what a beautiful day it is to dive headfirst into the absolute madness happening in Port Charles right now. We have so much ground to cover today. The drama is just completely off the charts this week. So grab a huge cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's just jump right into the thick of it, because there is a lot to unpack. So, Monday, April 13 is bringing some major revelations and some truly wild theories. And it all starts with Laura Collins. Laura is going to find Curtis Ashford over at General Hospital, and she offers him some much-needed support over Jordan's horrific ordeal, which is nice. But Laura being Laura, she can't just leave it at that. She has a hunch, a really big hunch about Jordan's car wreck. And she has an important question to ask Curtis. Laura is going to wonder if it is possible that the car wreck wasn't an accident at all, and Curtis may actually admit that it's possible, because according to the news he already gave Harrison Chase, the other driver didn't stop. They supposedly just left them for dead on Route 91. So Laura takes that information and runs with it. She will no doubt consider the possibility that Jen Sidwell is behind the whole thing. Laura thinks that Sidwell somehow found out that Jordan was secretly plotting his takedown, and that Jordan paid the ultimate price for it. Laura's theory is that Sidwell could have ordered someone to run Jordan off the road, which sounds totally plausible in a town run by mobsters. It really does. But the irony here is just painfully thick, because we all know exactly what happened on that road, and it had absolutely nothing to do with Jen Sidwell or his henchmen. Let's be real for a second. We all saw the crash. We all saw Curtis and Jordan making out in the car. Jordan completely took her eyes off the road because she was passionately kissing Curtis like a high schooler at a drive-in. She was wildly distracted, and that is why she swerved. That is why they crashed into the trees and the car burst into flames. But Curtis isn't telling Laura that part because he is terrified and guilty. Jordan is laying in a hospital bed, completely unresponsive, with a nasty gash on her face and a possible traumatic brain injury, and Curtis is screaming for doctors. So instead of admitting the embarrassing truth, Curtis is leaning into this hit-and-run narrative, which just fuels Laura's conspiracy theories. And meanwhile, the show is simultaneously framing Brooklyn Quartermaine as the fall guy. Brooklyn is sitting at the Quartermaine mansion, sweating bullets because she had a glass of wine before driving to Charlie's pub. She thinks she might have caused the accident and kept driving, and she is terrified she is going to lose her marriage to Chase and her conditional approval to foster baby Phoebe. And if that wasn't messy enough, Carly is also involved in this massive cover-up, because Danny Morgan and Charlotte Casadine were on that exact same road. Danny wrecked Charlotte's car on a reckless joyride, and Carly swooped in. She ordered their damaged car to be repaired and sent back because she was terrified the cops wouldn't believe the teens didn't cause the massive crash. So, we have Carly hiding evidence, we have Brooklyn agonizing over a glass of wine, we have Curtis lying by omission to the cops, and we have Laura blaming a grieving mob boss. It is a complete circus. But speaking of Sidwell, ADA Justine Turner is getting very involved. She is going to vow to handle Sidwell on Friday's episode, and she will be absolutely brimming with confidence, strutting around like she has the power to take down this massive threat with a few legal maneuvers. But she is so naive. She really needs to be a little more wary of the danger Sidwell always brings to the table. Justine and Jordan were just talking about how Sonny isn't responsible for Marco Rios dying, but Sidwell doesn't care about facts because Sidwell is a grieving father. He is out for blood. He thinks Sonny killed his son Marco.